So you've reached that point in your science fair where you want to go out and choose some resources. I'm going to ask you to go to our BACS Science Fair website at bacssciencefair.weebly.com, and you'll find on there a page that says links to resources. When you go on that page, you'll find that there are quite a few links. One of the first is Science Buddies. You can click the link to Science Buddies and then type in the search bar what you'd like to look for. And so the project the third grade is doing is RFID. And we'll see what comes up. And we'll see several experiments that come up. Sounds like RFID, keeping it private, RFID communications, and some other articles that say Ask an Expert topic. So let's link to the second one. And if you open any of these science fair project ideas, you're going to find in here that not only do you have a science fair idea that's rated with difficulty and gives you materials and procedure, you're also going to find background information that you can use for one of your sources. And so here we find an article on RFID that is about a page long, and that is acceptable as one of our sources for our research paper. When you also look to the bottom of this, you'll find that we have some links to articles. It says news feed on this topic. And so there's 3 articles here, and I'm just skimming through the titles to see if there's something that's of interest. And I find on page 2 that Disney researchers are using a passive type of RFID tag to detect how people interact with objects. And so we click read more, and we have another article that gives us the information that we're looking for RFID. It's about 2 pages long. Now, of course, I went through clicking a few of these links before I picked the ones for this video. So this process will take time. You will need to open multiple files, decide what's usable and what isn't, and just keep looking. Another link on the Science Fair website is Student Science. This is actually published by the Intel Science and Engineering Fair people. And again, there is a search bar, and we'll type in RFID, and we'll search. Only one article idea comes up, Beyond Barcodes, and let me take a look. It was published in 2006. It talks about a new tracking technology using radio waves. It has some basic information that, as I'm just scanning through, there's some, most of the terms that I understand. It tells me some other links to go a little bit deeper. And so I have my second source. Going back to our website, you'll find some additional sites. I would recommend Science Kids. And here, I've already searched, and I know that RFID doesn't produce anything, but if we looked for a topic such as electricity or electromagnetism, skim past the ads by Google down to the actual materials that they have, and it includes videos about magnets and articles about scientists like Michael Faraday, quizzes, magnet facts, and some other articles, but nothing that would be immediately of interest to me for a science fair. Back to our links. TED-Ed is a phenomenal website, but very specific. So again, we're not going to find anything on RFID, but if I were to type in a topic such as battery, I have how batteries work. And this gives me a wonderful video. And not only do I get a video on the TED-Ed site, very well constructed. You can pause, you can quote it directly, but under the dig deeper, you'll find a lot of specific sites that they recommend, and links that they give you to do some further research. Another site on links for resources is kids.gov. And kids.gov allows you to search a lot of the regular government websites that are available. So for example, once again, I'm not going to search for RFID, but I am going to look for electricity. And we'll see that we have a Reading Rainbow video that comes up, a quote from the United States Geological Survey, the Energy Information Administration, Kids Health. So a lot of the government sites are available through this one search engine. And they give you some wonderful resources that you can, again, print out and use as one of the resources for your research paper. It's fine if you link onto it and you immediately decide this is not appropriate to what I'm doing. Get right off it again and keep searching. Beware that this amount of research to just find your 3 articles and print them out is going to take you about an hour to an hour and a half. Ask a teacher, ask me in the Media Lab, and be curious. Try to learn something new. We want you to take your time and really go deep into this particular topic that excites you. Good luck.